And on that note, I'm joined in studio by Joshua Matumo. He is director, that is an Edge Investment. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon on Business Insight.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And as I mentioned earlier, there's so many complexities when you mentioned the word Forex, and many people really don't quite understand what it means. So probably you can start by telling us what is Forex trade?
Sure. Forex trading is basically an exchange of international currencies. People have a common misconception about Nairobi Stock Exchange, and they kind of want to relate it to Forex. But Forex is more the same finance industry, but it's on a global perspective. We exchange one currency for another, international currencies with international economies. For instance, we have the US dollar, the Great Britain pound, the Japanese yen, and so it's basically, just to put it more succinctly, it's the exchange of one currency for another based on the pricing that is set in the Forex markets. Yes.
You know, we always see these screens everywhere we get, maybe in the banks, and you know, people really don't understand. It sounds a bit complex. So how easy is it easy to understand, and what's the importance of this exchange?
Yeah, sure. Forex is not hard to understand. For instance, if you look closely, you realize that all of us are in the finance industry, in the finance world. If you have a loan at the bank, if you participate in the economy, if you have a bank account, if you run a business, you are in the finance industry. And therefore, what is important is to understand and get the skill of analyzing the Forex market, understand the different time frames and how they affect the volatility of the Forex markets. And therefore, it's a skill that people need to learn and use it to the advantage to make consistent money from the Forex markets. Yes.
And Joshua, for one to identify these opportunities, you mentioned skills. I think they're always important for one to, you know, venture into any opportunity to do with business. Maybe one would want to know, what kind of skills do I need to have for me to, you know, get into the Forex exchange business? Sure.
That is a good question. You need skills. Forex, just like any other business, you need to analyze your chances of making money in the Forex industry. You need to learn what you need. What you basically need is to understand the dynamics of the Forex market. For instance, if you're planning to trade the G20 currencies, which are the major economies of the world, including the US and Japanese and Australian dollar, you need to understand what moves the prices of these economies or these prices. And therefore, you need to learn the skill of analyzing the market, know what moves the market. Yes, so it's a skill that you master over time. Forex trading is basically an art. And so the more you do it, the more you get to master the skill. But the point is not even in doing it, but in how you do it. You need to master how to do it right. Yeah, sure.
And you mentioned about dollars and shillings. And, you know, when we talk about Forex, it's exactly what we are talking about. So does one need to have any background of mathematics or, you know, chemistry to understand this?
Not at all. For instance, myself, I have been trading the Forex market for the last 9 years. I did not study Forex market.
9 years? That's a long time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can share the experience. How has it been?
Well, honestly, at the beginning, it was tough because I didn't have access to proper training. So I had to figure it out myself because my skills were self-taught. I did not learn Forex from campus. And so I had to self-teach. And so that was the biggest challenge I had for my earlier years. But once I got to know how the dynamics of how the Forex market works, then it got more easier, and so far so good. Yeah.
So far so good.
Yeah.
You said that very confidently. So who can participate in this?
Anybody can participate in the Forex market. The best part is that it is an online-based industry. So as long as you can have access to a laptop or a desktop, you can actually trade from your iPhone or from your phone as long as you have access to internet. And therefore, anybody can be a Forex trader. As long as you can get time to spare once, let's say, a certain time frames during the day, let's say 5 to 6 hours, and you can get some time to check the Forex markets, then you can actively participate in the Forex market and make money from the Forex markets. Yeah.
And are there applications that probably one needs to, you know, go about for you to get into this trade exchange?
Yeah, that's a good question, because once you learn the skill of trading, you need to sign up for a Forex account with a brokerage firm. Normally, as retail traders, have to sign up for a Forex account whereby we get to deposit our money, which we use to trade. The same way, for instance, if you have to trade at the NSE, you need a CDS account. So for us Forex traders, we need an account with a Forex brokerage firm. Every country has a list of Forex brokerage firms. For instance, in Kenya, we have the first and the only Forex brokerage firm, which is EGM Securities. And so after you learn the skill, you need to sign up for an account, fund it, then use your funds to trade the markets and make money.
And what's enticing about your company, and why should someone out there who has always had, the dream of joining the Forex exchange trade, what is this one thing that they would look at in your company and say, I think this is the right way to go?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, we have a team of dedicated traders. Over the last couple of months, we spent time to develop a comprehensive price action course to offer to our students. The advantage people get from accessing our course to learn to trade Forex is that it is based on an aspect of experience. And therefore, having been in the industry for 9 years now, we know what works. We know what people need to learn. For instance, the third module of our course is based on live trading sessions, recorded live trading sessions. So we not only teach people how to trade Forex, we go ahead to show them how to apply the strategies that we teach them in the live markets. And therefore, it has a unique element of the practicability of the course. Yes, and so there will be, of course, they will be in safe hands. And far beyond providing an online Forex course, we go ahead to extend free consultation at our offices at Karen. For instance, if you sign up today as a student, you have the advantage of getting free consultation for 6 months at our offices. And so we make sure we add value to your life, not just to offer a product, but to make you make money on your own from the Forex market. We literally hold your hand all the way to the last step.
Oh, that's a good enticement. And you talked about the launch that is coming up of the online Forex course. You mentioned it, but you can just take us through the requirements and who can apply for this.
Sure. We're launching a Forex online course this Saturday at 9 a.m. The launch will be at Kenya School of Monetary Studies.
Are we welcomed? Am I welcome?
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, it's free. We have great speakers attending. Ali Kansachu will be our main guest speaker, among other guest speakers. So we welcome people to come and listen to what our course content entails, as well as the benefits they get to earn from accessing our course, and therefore just expose people to the bigger world of the financial industry.
So now, what can you tell the young people out there, as we look forward to the online launch that you talked about, the Forex course, what can you tell them so that they can come and participate, and just to, demystify this fact about Forex and how complicated it is?
Sure. That's a good point, because the world is changing, times are changing, and therefore one of the reasons that inspired our course to go online is the accessibility. And therefore, for young people who are looking for employment out there, this is a great opportunity for them to learn and make money on their own. We're very careful to not only enable people to make money on their own, but expose them to the larger financial institutions. For instance, we have partnered with investment banks and mutual funds, so that should they need Forex traders, in-house Forex traders, then they can reach out to us, and using our list of students, then we can refer them to get employment in these areas. And therefore, this is a great opportunity for any young person out there. And as well, people working as well. There's no limits to who can make money from the Forex markets. And therefore, our bigger goal is actually to create kind of an army of Forex traders. And that's why we're partnering with financial institutions, so that to make sure that we participate in the economy. We create employment far away from, of course, making and empowering people to make money on their own. We expose them to the financial world for great opportunities.
All right. Well, thank you so much.